Hello, guys. I'm so happy to be with you and to talk about media literacy. And my name is Paul B. Francois. The learning objective is to go over the concept and then to see some key and important element that we need to know in order to be media literate. First, let's analyze the two words, media and literacy. First, let's go over media. Mass media, according to Stephen Coleman, is the tools and or the primary means that we use in order to reach vast majority of general public. First, like the radio and television, we use them and the internet, we use them in order to reach more people with our communication. Otherwise, we won't be able to reach those people because it will be more difficult to put our message out there. And when we talk about literacy, we need to understand literacy in the 21st century perspective. Like Alvin Toffler, he defines that those who gonna be illiterate in the first century will not be those who cannot read or write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. And when we combine those two concepts together, we need to understand that media literacy is more important than ever in our society. In his book, James Porter explained that um, media literacy is a set of perspective that we actively use to expose ourselves to the mass to interpret the meaning of the messages we encounter. And when we understand the set of perspective, like if when we use each perspective, we will be able to have a different idea about the content that we have been exposed throughout the years. And some key component about media literacy is personal locus. The personal locus is related to our plan uh, and goals in life. The knowledge structures is related to some knowledge that we had about the field and then how we can assess them by using those knowledge. And the skills will help us to categorize, analyze, and deduct some important information related to the content we have been exposed. And some faulty beliefs that people have is that media are harmful, and then they think that by being literate, they will won't be able to enjoy the content they have been exposed. They think that they need to be savvy in order to um, be literate in that field, and then they will need special skills and do too much effort. But in fact, it's not true. Being media literate will help us to enjoy life because we will act upon the content that we have been exposed throughout our life, and we will enjoy more the content, and then we will be better to act upon them. And some important skills that we need. Those seven skills are really important because they will help us to have a different perspective about the content we have been exposed, and we will be able to have more fun about that. And finally, being media savvy doesn't mean that we are media literate, and it's really important that we make this difference because even though we keep watching some movies, it doesn't mean that we are media literate.